Privacy! Welcome back to another episode ng Privacy in the Spotlight. November is National Children's Month at syempre, bida sa buwan na to ang mga kabataan. Kaya kasama natin ngayon ang ating kabataan digital na si Miguel at ang kanyang dad at ating Privacy Commissioner, Attorney John Henry Naga. Magandang gabi po, Miguel at Com.
Magandang gabi, Roren.
Hello.
Hello, kamusta?
Okay lang po ako.
Okay. So, parang ako yung kinabahan. Kausap ko si Miguel. So, Miguel, kamusta? Ang pag-usapan kasi natin ngayon regarding sa children's online safety. So, just a question, kamusta naman sa bahay ninyo? How strict is your dad and your mom when it comes to your use of gadgets?
For me and my brother, my mom and dad aren't really strict. They just have certain rules and restrictions when it comes to using the gadgets. So, the only rule that we have is that we have to do all our schoolwork before browsing the internet on our gadget. So, on school days, we do all our schoolwork first. Then we can do whatever we want on the internet. But when some instances where we have to research or have online schoolwork, we're allowed to use our gadgets. And the only restriction my parents have for gadgets and the internet is to not talk to strangers and not to leak your personal information online.
So, you don't give any information sa anyone from people you don't know online.
Yeah, basically.
You also have social media.
I don't use it, but yeah.
You have. So, how about your dad? Si Com John po kasi, merong social media, pero medyo private po yung social media. But you share, Com, your sa bahay ninyo and also yung mga activities ninyo. Ano po yung mga restrictions niyo when it comes to social media?
Okay. Ako kasi, ang social media ko naka-private. So, I don't add friends if I don't know that particular person. So, kahit may maraming nag-a-add sa akin, pag hindi ko siya na-meet or hindi ko siya kakilala, hindi talaga ako nag-a-add. And number 2, hindi ako nag-share ng real time. So, if mapapansin mo, magpo-post ako the day after or 2 days after, 3 days after, minsan a week after yung mga postings ko. So, hindi siya yung talagang parang naka-report na yung buong buhay mo sa,
araw na to,
sa social media. So, hindi rin ako nag-check-in. So, madalas yung mga, kung may matatag man na lugar, hindi na siya yung real time. So, yun. So, I keep my social media still private kahit papano. So, nag-share naman tayo kasi I think minsan kasi, 'di ba, medyo proud ka rin sa mga achievements mo sa or nagandahan ka dun sa kinain mo, pinicturean mo yung kinain mo. Pero it doesn't, kumbaga, yung pag-share mo lang is within the circle na nandun, na friends mo rin.
Para lang sa memories na,
nung... Minsan nga, nagpo-post ako pero yung sa settings ko, only me.
Para pagbalikan po after a year,
diba?
No? Kasi may mga memories tayo sa social media. So, sa inyo po, Com, okay lang talaga maging social media, but you have to be careful kung kanino nyo sinishare.
Yes. Make sure na yung privacy settings sa social media ay restricted. Kasi kung naka-public yan, edi parang ni-report mo na sa buong mundo ang lahat ng activities mo. So, but if yung may security setting naman na only friends, 'di ba? Friends only or only me or kung I don't think na masama naman siya kasi it's okay to share information as long as you share it to someone you know and for whatever reason na gusto mong i-share pero hindi sa lahat ng tao.
And how do you teach this po kay Miguel and kay Tim?
Hindi sila mahilig sa social media, number 1. So, I'm very lucky na all the 2 kids na meron ako, hindi sila mahilig sa social media. So, they usually browse the internet para mag-research. They watch YouTube. Mahilig sila sa mga YouTube videos. Usually, mga planet si Miguel. Si Tim naman more on mga wars.
Yung mga wars na mga
yung mga historical wars. Yun, yung hilig ni Tim. Si Miguel naman more on astronomy.
So, hindi yung masyadong babad na mayroong interaction with other people.
Si Miguel, meron siyang parang group of friends sa school niya na they usually play games na sila-sila lang. Nagchat-chat sila, nagko-call sila, pero sila-sila pa rin. And the parents also of those kids ay kilala din naman namin at kilala din naman si Miguel ng parents nila.
So ikaw, Miguel, how do you also tell your classmates, for example, no, na i-share sa social media or yun nga sabi niyo may group of friends kayo. How do you also warn them about the risk? Do you
Um,
tell them?
yeah, I do tell them about it, but I say it in a more joking manner to not be ever since there's YouTube, people's attention spans have gotten way shorter, so I have to explain it in a short and simple way for them.
Okay.
But those are for my classmates. My friends are they're not like that. I explain it in a more normal way to them.
So you also have conversations with your
Yeah, I
friends.
have serious conversations, but also random conversations with them. The way I warn them, though, is like, don't be dumb and like share your passwords with people. That's not smart.
Okay, very good. So kung meron po dito kasing na-receive tayo na question asking for advice, no, baka makarelate po kayo. So I want to teach children about the importance of online privacy and safety without making them fearful of using the internet. What age-appropriate strategies or resources can I use to educate them about protecting their personal information online?
Okay, there are different ways in teaching our children online safety, especially privacy. Tama yung tanong niya na ayaw niyang matakot yung mga kabataan natin. So there are different strategies nga eh. Example, if younger kids, iba yung approach natin as to those na teens na.
Teens.
Okay, for younger kids, I think there are fun and engaging activities that we can do para sa kanila matuto ng online safety and privacy. Marami na ngayong online resources like interactive games, meron na ring mga stories at saka mga ano pa ba, stories, games, online games, and merong mga activities online wherein hindi siya, may mga cartoons,
Apo,
di ba? May
hindi siya
mga cartoons.
directly
Hindi siya
sinasabi.
directly, pero tinuturuan natin unknowingly natututo yung mga
Mga bata.
bata na maliliit pa on their online safety and privacy. Now for teenagers naman, I think we need to manage yung how we approach our teens kasi syempre nga ito yung time na medyo iba na yung
Mindset. May sarili na
may
sila
sarili
pong
na sila.
pag-iisip.
So, I think an open conversation, a sit-down conversation with our teens, alamin natin ano ba yung mga activities nila online. Let's check ano bang mga websites ang pinupuntahan nila, ano ba itong mga apps na to na dina-download nila, and let's talk. Dapat alam nila kung ano yung mga risky behaviors online. Dapat may checklist tayo na itong app na to hindi to safe for kids. Kasi at the end of the day, hindi natin ma 100% or 24 hours mababantay ng mga teens natin sa kanilang mga dina-download. So, I think yung proper mindset ng teens, yun yung kailangan nating i tingnan na dapat ma-inculcate natin sa kanila na hey, ito yung dapat, ito yung mali.
Mali.
Oo.
And dapat hindi sila natatakot sa parents sila to
Agree.
open up.
That's why open conversation.
Open conversation. Miguel, question. Wala ka bang experience na parang ayaw mo na yung mga palagi ka na lang sinasabihan na, oh, Miguel, reminder ha, you don't, do you have certain strategies na ni dad mo and mom mo na favorite mo kasi ito mas acceptable sa'yo?
Yeah, there's a lot of favorites actually. And one of them, I mentioned it earlier, it's not talking to strangers. And that one's my personal favorite because I'll be honest, I watch a lot of internet drama, and I've noticed something that there's been a huge surge of child predators. So that's why I just distance myself from social media.
So, you're okay with all the strategies and how they protect you. You don't have any concerns na parang, ay, dad, masyado ka ng strict. Wala namang ganon.
No, because the way I see it is like it trains me to become a responsible
Right.
digital citizen in the online world. So I'm okay with all of them.
Wow. So, minsan, kasi meron akong mga kakilala na parang pag sinasabihan mo sila na, you can't do that, you can't do this, mas nagre-rebelde.
I think you need to explain to them. Yung mga kabataan kasi ngayon, if sinabi mo lang, unlike dati siguro sa mga panahon ko, na pag sinabi ng parents, you don't do that. Yes po. Ngayon kasi yung kabataan, you need to explain to them because they need to understand the reason behind the rule. So kung may rule kang ganito, ano yung reason mo for implementing that rule?
Kaya siguro, if it's well explained, kaya wala silang parang, ay, ayoko niyan, bakit ganito? Mas madali silang matuto and sumunod. Ayan. So, another question po, no? Ito naman, kasi may problem siya with the grandparents. So, my parents, 63 years old, they often share pictures and details about my children, 14 years old and 8 years old, on social media without asking for permission from me. I want to respect their relationship with their grandparents while also protecting my children's privacy. How can I have a conversation with them about boundaries?
Okay. So dito sa question na to, malamang sa malamang si grandparents, yung social media niya ay naka-public. Kasi hindi naman magiging concern ni parent. Kasi, kumbaga isang circle lang sila, di ba? Isang circle lang. Now, hindi magiging concern ni parent na nagka-question sa atin ngayon if naka-private, right? Kasi malamang ang circle lang ng grandparents na to is yung mga relatives lang din. So, malamang ito ay naka-public. So, I think you need to sit down with your parents, tapos mag-coffee kayo, and then turuan nyo sila kung paano mag-navigate ng mga social media, paano yung mga privacy settings ng social media. And at the same time, if you are not really comfortable na sinishare yung mga pictures ng anak mo, you can siguro respectfully, calmly, or in a jokingly manner, you can talk to your parents mo yan eh. So, you can talk to them na parang, baka pwedeng gawa na lang tayo ng group chat. Oo.
Doon na tayo mag-share.
With all our relatives. Tas doon nyo i-share yung mga pictures ng mga anak ko. Kasi, I mean, Roren, itong mga grandparents na to, they are very proud of the milestones of their apos. Siyempre, wag din naman natin i-disregard yon. Kasi, mga first walk, halimbawa, naging honors ng graduation, syempre very proud din yan. Minsan nga, mas proud ba yan kaysa sa diba? Sa parents. Now, so I think, open communication with your parents, yung mga grandparents, and turuan natin sila kasi most ng mga grandparents kasi hindi sila aware na mayroong mga privacy settings. So, hindi lang yung mga kabataan ang kailangan nating i-educate, but also our parents, our elderly.
Kasi hindi po sila, kumbaga, hindi pa sila ganon ka-familiar with the technology.
Oo, lalo na ngayon na ang bilis ng teknolohiya, di ba?
Question, Miguel, did you experience na some people you know or you may not know or taking pictures of you and hindi ka comfortable? And how do you deal with that?
For me, my brother randomly takes pictures of me as jokes, but he doesn't really post them online. But my thoughts on them posting it online is like, that's really disgusting and perverted, and I would not be comfortable with it. And I know a lot of other people would agree with me because consent is a really important thing in life.
How do you deal with those people?
If I were to ever deal with one of those people, me personally, I would just walk up to them and get straight to the point, not sugarcoating anything. I would say like, can you stop taking pictures of me? It looks really creepy and I don't want to call you a pervert.
Okay. So, but you also experience na someone you know and like, for example, your grandparents, or they are aware that they should not be taking pictures of you?
No, they don't really take pictures. They don't really take pictures of me alone. They just take pictures of the entire family.
Family. And then you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. So, can you give some message? Because children your age, you are exposed in social media and using of internet, especially during pandemic, our mode of education is through online. So, do you have any message dun sa mga ka-age mo?
My only message to all of you on my age is just to not like share your password or talk to strangers online. Also, like limit your online usage, and you should also study more. So yeah, that's my only message.
Okay. How about you, Com? Kasi ano pong message nyo sa parents? Like, yung ating, sabi nga nila, di ba, dapat nagsistart sa bahay. So, any message to the parents?
Okay, sa mga parents, grandparents, and also to the teachers.
Teachers.
Kasi syempre, pumapasok ang mga kids ngayon. I think, let's help na maging responsible digital citizen itong ating mga kabataan ngayon. Number one, by giving them tips on how they can protect themselves online. Yung start na lang tayo sa strong passwords, 'di ba? Strong passwords, lalo na nauso na ngayon, even nag face to face, meron ng mga online accounts ang ating mga kids sa schools nila kasi usually mga assignments ginagawa na online. And then yung mga sa social media naman on how to set yung privacy settings ng social media. Sabi nga, tandaan natin po tayong mga adults, tayo yung gagayahin ng mga kabataan natin ngayon. So, tayo yung magsisilbing gabay nila on how they can be a responsible digital citizenship tuloy. Anyway, ang NPC, kung hindi nyo alam kung paano nyo gagawin yung pagtuturo sa ating mga kabataan on how they can protect their personal information online. We have, Roren, Kabataang Digital Booklet.
Yes, we
diba?
have a booklet.
We have a booklet that you can download on the NPC website para naman ito ay guide sa inyo on how you can teach our young children on how to be a responsible digital citizen.
Ayan. Salamat, Com, and salamat, Miguel. Thank you for joining us and also sharing your experience not only sa bahay ninyo and also kung how you deal with people online. And also, if you need to learn more, sabi nga ni Com Jan, about our campaign sa Kabataang Digital Program, please visit our website and social media platforms. Kung meron naman po kayong mga tanong or kwento tungkol sa privacy, email us at spotlight@privacy.gov.ph. Hanggang sa susunod na episode ng
Privacy in the Spotlight!